Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Glad to have you here. Today we have another live cast for you guys. And this time I'll be watching Wood Elves and Norsca go up against the Greenskins and the Empire. So you can see the Empire here has a large line of halberdiers. It's led by Darth Patricus, some swordsmen. He's got some handgunners up here and two great cannon and a Hellblaster volley gun as well. So quite the firing line here with a nice sturdy line of halberdiers. He does have 2 units of greatswords, and Balthazar Gelt up on a Pegasus is going to want to run away from that dragon, and a warrior priest to kind of hold down that main line. He's got 2 of them actually, and they look like they. Oh no, just one of them. It moved. Over here you can see the Greenskins have a goblin front line with some black orcs with shields, some crimson killers, and then he has one of the new units, Black Orc Biggins, and these are just like a small elite unit of black orcs that kind of have an elite role, and they do a ton of armor-piercing damage, and they're just crazy, but there's only 12 of them. So it's nice. It'll be nice to escort Wurzag around. He's got a goblin firing line. He's got some savage orc Moor boys over here, and these are kind of like a Wurzag mage unit. And so one of the problems in Steel Faith was ethereal units just kind of slaughtered the Greenskins. So this is a very elite unit, very expensive, but it does do magic damage. So it's nice to have some magic damage there. On the Greenskin roster, you can see he's got a Goblin Big Boss, he's got a Night Goblin Shaman, he's got some Dirkit Squigs, an Orc Boar Chariot, Death Creepers who are regenerating skirmisher guys, and I think that wraps up his army. Over here you can see Norsca, Javelins, some Marauders here, Berserkers, a Giant, a Frost Worm. He's got this nice Skin Wolf crew. Some Norscan Warhounds, Shaman of Metal. Where's his leader? Oh, he's got Wolfric on foot right there. The Wood Elf player here has a ton of Eternal Guard. He's got some Dryads, 2 units of Wilded Rangers, a ton of Way Watchers, 3 Way Watchers, including the Regiment of Renown. He's got Spellslinger of Life and a Forest Dragon, Glade Lord on a Forest Dragon. So all good things here as the Empire stuff opens fire. You're probably going to want to pull that stuff back. You can see those Eternal Guard taking quite an amount of damage, though, there from that volley, from the Hellblaster volley gun. Definitely want to be firing that at the kind of smaller unit, more elite Eternal Guard. So good targeting there. You can see everybody's just moving up. You can see the balance of power is actually not in these guys' favor. And this just worries me a little bit. Having these guys up here, you can see, oh, one of these handgunners is actually the Nolan Ironsides. What is casting over here? Look at that timing on that foot of Gork! Oh my god! That was beautiful. Did a ton of damage there, which is very good. They're going to need it. You can see the Hellblaster volley gun is getting slaughtered by the range troops. You do have to kind of expect that. That's why you want your front line in the front. So that Hellblaster volley gun, nice job taking that guy out. You can see the Nolan Ironsides are opening fire, but these guys do have golden shields, so they block like 80%, so not really worth shooting at. You can see over here, the Warhounds just went straight in the middle. This is, I think, maybe a relatively new player here, just sending his Warhounds straight in. You definitely want those guys pushed around and into the back. Looks like Dwellers Below being cast on the Great Cannon, trying really hard to shut it down. I would probably prefer just to shoot it, but you can see it's doing a good amount of damage here. And nice, or no, you want to be, I was going to say nice targeting on those greatswords. The Way Watchers will really pay for themselves if you're able to shoot that. And look at this great targeting from these Goblin Archers, shooting into the flanks of these Wilded Rangers. Low armor, great target for the Goblins. Over here you can see just swarming around this Shaman of Metal. And nice itchy nuisance coming down here, going to make all of these guys much weaker. So you can see nice Way Watcher is still alive. You can see the Nolan Ironsides laying down the law with the handgunners on that Glade Lord. Still presumably has his potion, so not out of the game yet. And you can see the Knights Panther have pushed around, and I would love to see these guys either A, get in these Way Watchers, but probably more just crack this main line here. But you can see these Wilded Rangers are going to get in here. Nice job splitting up his troops, not having them in the same spot, but they will lose to those Wilded Rangers, I think. You can see over here just a big old blob of stuff. Frostworms coming in. Wolfric Boat is going to miss a lot of the stuff here. But you can see now the archers have switched over to this giant, and they're going to do really well against that guy. You can see here comes Wolfric on his horse. And oh man, just nice targeting, trapping one with the Wildwood and the other with the Prey of Anathrama. Great plays here from the Wood Elf. And this is definitely the scary part about the Way Watchers in the current meta, is they just are terrifying. And the Dwellers from Below is being cast here, really wants to kill these units. You can see these Null and Ironsides struggling to find a place to be at home. And oh man, look how much money is fleeing right now chasing these guys. This is a big mistake. You gotta be able to, yeah. And it's so easy to do because you just lose micro for like 10 seconds and bam, they're out into left field. Over here, so you can see blobbing up like this is really helping those Night Goblin and Nightly Goblin Shaman debuff everything here. And you can see it's just blobbing up. Nice Foot of Gork there, sacrificing his own goblins, but who cares about goblins? And you can see that Forest Dragon is taking a decent amount of fire here. But without the Rusty Airs to sunder the armor, they are not going to be doing too much. You can see, luckily, these Way Watchers are running out of ammo, so they're not going to be terrifying for too much longer. And you can see these Greatswords have gotten in here almost unharmed. So that was kind of one of the advantages of having them shoot here at these Knights Panther. Those 2 units of Greatswords, who are very expensive, were able to get into combat without taking any damage. Which is really going to help, because their armor-piercing damage can take out the Glady. They outclass kind of a lot of this melee infantry as well. And you can see nice flanking shots here with these Goblin Archers into the sides of these guys. And you can see this blob. Wolfric is just not going to do super well on a blob like this. And you can see that Frostworm almost unhurt. But you can see over here, oh man, it's like a Benny Hill just chasing these guys around. Oh my god, so much money just spent chasing these guys around. So definitely nice play from Jack over here. So you can see the Glady still alive. Dwellers, nice Dwellers from below. Chunking out some of those Greatswords, but it's just, I think, a little bit too late here. Nice job protecting the Handgunners as well. But these Way Watchers will slaughter these Handgunners in melee combat, so something to be aware of. And you can see, nice job turning this firing line, getting some nice damage here. You can see it is armor sundered, so a little bit more of that damage is coming through. And a little bit more of this damage here. And you can see these Black Orcs with shields, while not anti-large, will not do horrible in this fight. And you can see here, he brought his Warhounds in here. Oh man, these Warhounds could have shut down each one of these Goblin Archers consecutively if they had just dived in here. So you can see the Werekin coming back. You can see over here, I think it looks like they caught some of the spiders. But oh man, this is not how you want to use the Maws of Savagery. But once you're in combat, it is just so hard to figure out you're missing some units. And you can see, yeah, this Frostworm just getting gunned down by little tiny goblins. Gerblins. And poisoned, and there's more boys in here doing magic damage. So this is a nice play from the Greenskins. Over here you can see the Wood Elves are getting cleaned up. Nice job of getting that Werekin in here, trying to help out. Just a little bit too late. You can see he is taking some nice fire from the Null and Ironsides. You can see that that Warrior Priest probably paying off pretty well here, buffing up these great swords. You can see these guys did turn around and gonna shoot at the Way Watchers. Oh man, dude, the Null and Ironsides are so cool. And they did get a recent buff in the latest update of Steel Faith, because they just weren't paying for themselves in the earlier iterations. Who just died? Oh, looks like Wolfric just died. You can see the Glady is fleeing. So very good game here. I loved how the Greenskin player here did support the main line of his ally with his spells and stuff. Very helpful, especially because that Wood Elf army was pretty terrifying for the army the Empire brought. Probably not expecting that many Way Watchers here. But you can see the artillery did okay. Just got silenced, but the Wood Elf player did put a lot of resources down to silence these guys. Dwellers on the cannon, Archer fire on the Hellblasters. You can see the Greatswords did very well. Very lucky that these Way Watchers did not just annihilate them instantly. You can see Balthazar Gelt doing a nice job just supporting, but it looks like he did die. You can see here, yeah, nice job here. Durkat Squigs getting a lot of kills. The Black Orc Biggins. Oh man, just look at these guys. All this elite infantry did very well here. And of course the Goblins doing their job. Yeah, you can see the Way Watchers here doing very well, as with the Wildwood Rangers. Even oh, that's a shaman of, yeah, really just the full health Maws of Savagery and the Skinwolf Werekin, definitely a killer there. But you can see the rest of his Marauders did pretty well, 122, 68, 100. But those Norsca Warhounds, definitely want to run those guys around the flank. But otherwise, very good stuff. Nice job using the Shaman of Metal, getting a decent amount of kills. And that Giant is just a risky bring in this matchup because there's so much cheap Archer infantry from the Greenskins. Um, Anyways, great game to Jack, Darth Patricus, and Checo, and Alex. And I hope you guys liked it. Anyways, thanks so much for watching, and that's that.